Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm over here on the Throne and Liberty official Korean website because they've given us some information. They have finally given us the date and time of when we're going to be able to do server transfers. Now before I get into this, let me just say, consider subscribing to my channel. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers over here. I'm that close I can taste it. So I appreciate everybody who has been supporting me recently. The likes, the comments, and the subs, it means the world to me. You do not understand. So yeah, if I could just get, if you're not subscribed and you're watching my, my videos on a regular basis, what are you doing? Smash the sub button, like, comment, and let's get into this one. So basically, as we've mentioned in the last TL Live, the first server migration is to be scheduled on Wednesday, the 6th of March, which is actually in 2 days. Today is the 4th of March. So after the maintenance period, and this is where it gets very interesting, after the maintenance period on March the 6th, before the maintenance on March the 13th, so you get 2 times per character, you're able to swap servers. Now, the reason why I say this is interesting, in most MMOs, you can obviously transfer, you buy a token to transfer, and you can just transfer whenever you like. As long as you're buying the transfer tokens, you can just keep leaving. And what I like about this is actually a transfer window. This is almost as in, if you think about football, soccer for you Americans, in the Premier League for football, there is a transfer window. So in between the transfer window, players can be loaned, sold, and brought. And this is basically, this is what it looks like. This is looking like the same thing here. You're only able to transfer servers in between this rather short window. Now, the only reason why I can think of them doing this, which I think is fantastic, by the way, is to stop large zergs from basically server hopping. So I'm on a SOTA right now. We're currently going through a massive issue with the game due to massive Zerg alliances. Yeah, I'm not going to bother naming names. I can't be bothered to get into the drama. I don't really care. But the point is, it's ruining the game. The server has now turned into, basically, when we had the siege, yesterday, and we didn't turn up. We didn't bother turning up because there's just no point. So the content is now gone dry PvP wise because of the massive, cringy Zerg stuff. Now, yes, this is going to be addressed after March 13th. I don't believe it's going to happen March the 6th. I could be wrong. We're going to be getting the patch notes very, very soon for that. And I will, of course, as I always do, I always cover the patch notes for Throne and Liberty. So I could be wrong. I would love it to be this week, but I doubt it. So I'm estimating March the 13th is going to be when we're going to get the GVG changes, and that will help the Zerg issues. And also this server transfer window is going to definitely drastically improve. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with myself and the guild that I'm in. I'm not going to bother. We're going to be discussing this as a guild, obviously. I'm not going to, if we do change servers, I will then announce what server I am on over on my Twitch or on another video. But I'm not going to say anything until we've actually successfully transferred, if we even do transfer, that is, just for reasons which I'm sure you can figure out. So yeah, but basically, there's nothing special about how you do it. You buy obviously a token. Once you buy that token, you can then choose which server you want to transfer to. Very, very simple. Normal standard rules apply. If you have anything in the marketplace, you need to take those things down before you try to transfer. You also, this is the reasons why you can't transfer. So if you have a character below level 40, you're not allowed to transfer. If you're joining for a guild, so you must remove that. Characters who do not have the right to transfer the server, characters whose location is not in a safe area, if you're in a party. So basically, take all your sales down from the marketplace. Make sure you're above level 40. Make sure you're not currently applying to join a guild. Make sure you're not in a dangerous area, so go to a town. And then it says if there are items you haven't picked up in the BM locker, I'm not actually sure what the BM locker is, but items that you haven't picked up in the mail, if there's any items that haven't been claimed from the infinite. So yeah, so basically claim everything that you need to claim, make sure there's nothing outstanding, make sure you teleport to a town, then you're good to go. Now, these are the things that you keep when you transfer servers. So you keep your character name, your level experience, the character currency, the tokens of contract for the dimensions and the abyss, everything in your bag, everything in your storage, your skill levels, proficiency levels, your codex, resistance quest, the growth journal, battle pass, Tower of Tidal. So you can see here, you're pretty much keeping everything that you have. Teleportation stones, right? The things that it looks like you're not keeping is personal relationships. So because obviously you're going to be changing servers, if you've got friends on server A, they're going to, you're not going to have those anymore. The kill log, group chats, exchange bookmarks, and the ranking is going to be renewed. It's going to get renewed at the time of the renewal so basically when you transfer servers, your ranking is going to be renewed by the looks of it, which makes sense. Servers that are marked as inactive in the list are those that have closed their transfer requests or are unable to be transferred to. The number of people who can be transferred to each server is limited. Oh, and if the number of characters is exceeded, it is not possible to apply. The server transfer list will be updated every day at midnight, depending on the population of each server. When you re-enter the game after requesting a server transfer, the server transfer will be completed and your character will be forcibly moved to the castle basically. Okay, so this is going to be interesting because if you're a huge guild that has 5, 6, 7 guilds that are full up, judging on what this is saying, it's starting to sound like you may not be able to move your whole guild. I suppose it all depends. The problem that I have here is we don't actually know how many players a server can actually hold. Is it 3,000? Is it 2,500? Is it 4,000, 5,000? We need to know. Hopefully somebody during the live stream this week will ask, or I might try and ask. I don't know if they will respond to me because obviously it's in Korean. But I would like to know some sort of information about what is the server limit. Just for personal reasons, and I'm sure a lot of people are interested in that sort of fact. If they're not, then whatever. But it's just interesting to know how many players, because when we're playing the game, when we're having mass PvP in the siege, it really does feel like there's at least 3,000 players in an area at once. Obviously, but we're only guesstimating, so it would just be great to know the exact server limit. But anyway, that is it. Nothing much else to be said apart from, like I say, there's going to be a live stream this week. So as always, again, I'm going to be watching the live stream. I'll take the most important aspects of the live stream and I will do a breakdown video for that. And again, if the patch notes for this week comes out soon, again, I will do a breakdown of the patch notes as I always do. So anyway, like I said earlier, thank you very much. Like, share and subscribe. If you've made it this far, you've got to subscribe if you've made it this far. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Take care. See you soon. Peace.